Hi rock fans, hi music lovers, hi everyone. Today is time to rank the songs from another Pink Floyd album, Ummagumma, which is their fourth album. 9 tracks, 4 live tracks and 5 studio tracks, with their different parts. And I'm gonna rank these songs, these tracks from my least favorite to my favorite. And I'd like to know what is your personal ranking. So here we go. At number 9 is several species of small furry animals gathered together in a cave and grooving with a big extra long title. And I used to really like that track when I was a young teenager, when I was a fucked up teenager. But now it's number 9 on my list. Okay, number 8 is The Grand Vizier's Garden Party by Nick Mason, part 1, 2, and 3. And that's really funny here because part 1 and part 3 are really short. And of course, the part I love best is the part 2, with all those weird effects on the drums. And it's number 8 on my list. Okay, next, number 7. Number 7 and number 6 are almost equal for me. Maybe I'm gonna take a lot of people by surprise, but the song or the track I picked for number 7 is the live version of Saucer Full of Secrets. And I prefer the studio version much better, but I think I love, the first 2 minutes of this version. I think I prefer the first 2 minutes if I compare to the studio version, but for the rest of the track, there's no vibraphone here. In the studio version, we can hear the vibraphone, and I think it's a little bit too long, for me. It's still a cool track to listen to, but it's number 7 on my list. Okay, next, number 6 is Rick Wright's Sisyphus, part 1, 2, 3, and 4. I like, the main theme and the classical piano, but the part I love best is the last part, part 4, when Rick suddenly plays, that famous chord. This is something really frightening. It almost sounds like an horror movie, and so I love that famous chord and all those psychedelic sounds in the background. So Sisyphus part 1, 2, 3, and 4 at number 6. Number 5 is Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun live version. It's a good version. Once again, I prefer the studio version appearing on Saucer Full of Secrets album, but it's a good version. So yeah, and it's number 5 on my list. Next, at number 4 is Grantchester Meadows. And I always enjoyed that song. I love the way Roger sings the song and all these sounds, effect, all these sounds of the nature and background, the birds, and this is something very relaxed to listen to. So Grantchester Meadows at number 4. Number 3 is The Narrow Way by David Gilmour, part 1, 2, and 3. And the part I love best is the part 1, with the acoustic guitar. Woo, I love that part so much. Part 2 is something really good also for me, with that famous riff on the electric guitar and all those weird sounds, effects in background. I also like part 3, but it's probably my least favorite part among those 3 parts. So The Narrow Way at number 3. Number 2 is Careful with That Axe Eugene, and I love the old vibe, it's something dark. And of course I love that famous Scream by Roger Waters, and I think the live version sounds better, much better than the studio version. So careful with that XUJ at number 2. And finally, at number 1 is Astronomy Domine. And as much as I love the studio version, the original studio version with Sid Barrett, I think this one sounds better for me. I love the way the song begins, with Rick Wright on the keyboards, and I love it from start to finish. I love everything about the song. So Astronomy Domine at number 1. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'd like to know what is your favorite ranking or the songs you love best from Ummagumma. So thanks for watching, and see you for my next video.